WCEI with Matt and Kelly on the Morning Rush. It's 8:10, 10 minutes after 8 o'clock.
And today is going to be partly sunny, high 55. May see some showers tonight, low 43. And tomorrow, partly sunny, chance of showers, high 55. 41 degrees right now.
And visiting the studio, Stephanie Kelly with Commitment Fitness 24-hour gym in Centerville. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Matt and Kelly.
How goes it?
Good. It goes well.
Commitment Fitness we love. You know, you got the 24-hour gym. People can
Yes.
go in any time of the day, which in this world, I mean...
It's hard to find a 24-hour gym.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
you can go 3:17 a.m. on the dot and work out.
3:17 a.m. That sounds like a
You
good
would.
time.
Whatever time you want
Yeah.
to do it. What's going on? What's new at Commitment Fitness?
What's new? We got a lot of stuff going on. Some great group fitness classes. We've got group training classes going on. A lot of people just hitting it hard for these last 8 weeks of the year.
That's true.
yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
true. The holidays, we got switched into holiday mode here. Halloween's done with. So
Absolutely.
the next big holiday, Thanksgiving.
I know.
I'm feeling the need to work out a lot because I know I want to put on my winter weight, because I like to
Yeah.
keep warm.
And that's your free day, and have fun
sure.
with it. Just, just have that fun. Eat all your goodies and then put it in containers and send it home with everybody, get it out of the house. But, we were talking about that and just about, I don't know, this year we've been really trying at the club to kind of renew, or I should say, not accept that constant thing of the next 8 weeks are going to be, I'm going to be so stressed. And there's parties and I'm going to gain weight and I'm going to eat this and I got to go shopping. I got to do all these things. And you forget about yourself. And I know I have a special guest here. But we are actually committed to really, I don't know. I think 8 weeks is a fun time now to just not accept that anymore and to keep working out and work hard. We have a lot of people out there thinking, I'm going to join the gym after the first of the year. Why? You need you just get up. I do my workout every morning. It helps me face my day. It helps me get through all that craziness of the holidays. But just hit it really hard for the next 8 weeks and just soar. I think I use the word soar. Soar into 2010. I mean, really make it good.
What is it that they say? The average, now, you always hear what the average person puts on 7 pounds or whatever it is. But why be average?
Right.
Why be, rise above that, you know?
I know. So why just, push yourself back?
It's not an excuse to let yourself...
right. And we were talking about, Allison's here, and she'll be talking here in a minute, and we were talking about how hard it is to get to that point in the shape. I mean, a couple days off, you can really feel it.
Yep.
8 weeks of just accepting mediocrity from yourself or being average and falling into the national average, which is pretty sad as far as I'm concerned, to accept gaining a pound a week nearly, over an 8 week period. I mean, that's just a defeatist mentality, and so, just get in there and get around other people. I just went out to Denver. I met Dick Hoyt, who's an amazing triathlete, does it with his disabled son, and he takes him, and I think a lot of people probably have seen him. And one of the things that he said that really stuck with me was he used the words, together is power. And then I thought about my club, and I thought about group training and, being around other people and having that common purpose and just not trying to do it, stick it out, two things, trying to do it yourself at home or something, or just giving up and saying, I'm not going to do it at all until January 1st or January 2nd.
It's one of the, or some of the benefits of the group training. And this is how many, in a group usually?
It can be any, it's really any number. But it works well. We'll do it no matter what. We got a couple, we'll do it. We got, 20, we'll do it.
One of the things about the group is it's an appointment. It's not like if you're doing it at home by yourself, you can just be on the recliner and there's nobody there.
Yeah. I know
point
you.
that out.
Allison will talk about this because she just was saying it on the way down. She said, I feel like I have to be there because I feel like, other people want, you get used to certain familiar faces being there and your training buddies and the people that make you feel, or the people that at your level or the people that make you feel good because like Allison, who's lost a lot of weight, that, they motivate you and you just, it's kind of funny, the dynamic. It goes in so many different directions. But that, there's that accountability factor and that awareness factor. And it's just, and like I say, I've said it before a million times. Even when I work out myself, I'm not a social butterfly. Like I have my iPod on and I do my thing. But boy, I work out so much better when there's people around me. When I'm at home, I can... I slack off. I mean, I really got to say it, or it's easy to get distracted by something else,
going on. At home.
It seems like for me, I know in group training, if somebody if you feel like there's somebody that matches your your level. You want to be, if you see them doing like more reps, you're like, oh, I'm going to do just as much as they are because I'm not letting, you know what I mean?
And your trainer knows what you're capable of, and they'll push you. And I don't even like to use the word push. They'll pull you up higher. You know, they know what you're capable of. And that's just an amazing thing. I love it.